Alrighty, we are finally live and we are doing this. Good morning, everybody. We are here. Ciara, yay. And I'm here with some of our Live ladies, our Live leaders. Introduce yourselves.
I am Stephanie.
So this morning, we were getting together to do our every couple months get together so that, it's not just about all work with us. We actually play together too. And so this time's event was yoga, which, everybody knows that I'm a yogi and that's my thing. And they were so gracious to, okay, we doing yoga this time because, that's what we do. So we come to the place to do the free yoga that they have at Del Soto Market, and they have it every week. I don't teach yoga here, so I'm not plugging them for that, but they have it every week. And they canceled it today. And I kind of felt like, the universe did it, especially for these guys, because,
They felt that vibe. Yep, we finished strong.
Yes.
So we are here to talk about the Live leadership team and also talk about what we have coming up, which is what? They may not be able to hear you because the thing is so far away, so we have to talk up.
We have everything coming up.
So we are doing a conference. January 2019. We have been planning this conference. We started planning this conference back in January. So we've been doing this for a while. And so, we finally got the content out there, the information out there to let you all know what we're going to be doing. And so, Cicely, what are you doing?
Mental health awareness.
Mental health awareness. So, what is it that you are wanting to let people know about mental health awareness? And why is it important?
That your mental sanity is always the first on the agenda. Always. Never let anybody put that on the back burner. Not even for yourself, for your kids, for anybody. And the importance of it is to just stay sane. That's my daily goal. Every day. If I could just make it through this day, we'll talk about tomorrow. And so we'll get into some of those topics: anxiety, depression, those kind of things, and how to cope with those things and skills to get you through your day.
Now, what are some of your qualifications that make you be able to talk about that?
I am currently in a PsyD program getting my doctorate second year.
Getting her doctorate. So we got some, heavy hitter doctorate.
Yeah, second year in clinical psychology. So I currently see clients, and I've been doing this for probably 5 years in this field of mental health counseling. So got a few tricks in my bag, a few tools to use, and I'm pretty sane. So I work on it daily.
So she says.
People like me sometimes. So yeah, I think I got this in the bag.
You got this. Okay, so we're going to look forward to seeing you and hearing more from you and learning more about mental wellness at our conference. That'll be January 2019. And so then we also have Stephanie. Now, what are you doing with the conference?
I am actually the director of sponsorship. So I am reaching out to all organizations, whether it's in Phoenix, Tucson, Flagstaff, not just Arizona, but all states, that's aligned with what it is that we're trying to do, and that's to remove the barriers to wellness. So Live You is more than just a word. It's a concept. It's a way of life. It's living you. Living your best life is the new term that the young ones
The
use.
young ones say, I'm living my best life.
I'm like, okay, if this works for the young ones, you're going to live your best life. But how about sustaining that? So we have some tools. Yes, sustain it. Yes. We have some tools. We have teachings, and we have support to help you sustain that. So I am reaching out to all organizations and all companies in the state and outside of the state to help us achieve that goal for you all.
And if you are with an organization or company or something like that, and you want to know about how to get in touch with us to be a part of sponsoring us, then of course, you know, you can IM me. Is that what it's called on Instant Messenger or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, I don't know.
Message me,
Group chat me,
email
all that. So let's just talk a little bit about wellness today. So, what is it that is important to you as a woman for wellness? Oh, somebody joined. Hey, Anitra, girl.
What is important for me for wellness?
For wellness, yes.
For me, it's literally just reminding myself to live in the present moment, to not think about the future all the time, because yes, of course it's there, but if I'm so busy worried about what's happening in the future, I forget to live in the present moment, and then I'm living in regret because I missed the moment because I was too busy planning about something that I had no control over in the first place. So my daily reminder for my mental wellness is to remind myself to be here in the present at every given moment. Like, okay, yeah, it's cool, I understand I have stuff to do tomorrow, but what about today? Let's not forget about today because I'm too busy worrying about tomorrow.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
That's my biggest thing for right now.
What about you?
For me, I'm going to say growth. And that's going to actually piggyback on what was just said. And instead of worrying about the future, I'm more concerned of letting go of the past. And
Oh, wow. So we
living in
got the present,
moment.
we got the past.
Yes. So growth is one of the most important things to me, because how are you supposed to learn from your mistakes and grow from your mistakes if you cannot let go of the past? So letting go of the past and learning from that mistake. That way, if you get into another situation that's similar, it looks the same, it sounds the same, it's moving the same, it'll jog something in your memory saying, you know what, I've been here before, I've dealt with this, and I know how to deal with that. So growing. I'd like to grow, and then also pull others along as I'm growing. So I want to pull each one, teach one. I heard Denzel Washington say that in his motivational speech to a ceremony at a graduation. Each one, teach one. So as you learn, you pull one with you.
You know, it's interesting that you specifically say that because when I was in undergrad, I majored in accounting, and I was a part of an organization called National Black Accountants, NABA, National Association of Black Accountants. And part of that motto was to pull the next person up as we went, and that had kind of a profound effect in my thought process, because it wasn't just about me, it was also about me and my fellow teammates. And I remember the first time it wasn't the first time I had a leadership role, but I decided to go ahead and be the secretary or something like that of it, and that's because the president at the time kind of made me become the secretary because she needed somebody. And so then the following year she was like, okay, so you're going to become president next year. And I was like, no, that's not what I'm doing. And the next year I was the president of the organization, but that was her, which is interesting because she became the president, but the year before she was the secretary. So she was pulling me into her position, and then she pulled me into her next position. And so a lot of what I think about in terms of Live You and women as well. Hi, John. Oh, who is that? Hey, Renita, girl. So these are people that I've known throughout my life, like through grammar school, high school, and after college. But just continuing to invest in women. I think about, like Cicely, I've known her for quite a few years now. We met in the workplace, and just like I met you in the workplace. And Cicely has also been someone that went through one of my programs, mentoring programs for wellness, and she continues to still be a part of the things that I do. And so in my thought process, I think of that as, you're continuously pulling people along, in the journey. So, she was at one point a mentee, but now she's one of the leadership team, and we're then going to mentor some other women and pull them up and pull them along. And so this is a long-term investment. This isn't just, okay, we're doing something for right now. No, we're in this for the long haul. This is like forever and past me. So I consider this organization to be forever, however long forever is, not just until I die. And looking for always other people to then, be a spokesperson in this spot, and while I then go serve in another spot in part of the organization. So this is
your legacy.
Yes,
right?
yes. And so I thank you all for being a part of this as well, because literally this is how I live. And so how I live in wellness, is important for me to surround myself with people of a same mindset. So that's kind of what my wellness means to me, is about putting people together that have a commonality. And again, we may not always all see wellness as doing the same thing. Like, you may walk or ride in your exercise part of wellness, and you may decide that you want to, scuba dive or something, and party. She doesn't, but you may want to scuba dive as part of her wellness, and I may do yoga, but we still have a similar concept that we want to live our best life. And be able to be with people who are also on that same path and that same journey. So that's, bringing other women together of that same like mind, that you can then build a community of people to be able to support you along that. Because no, we're not all going to be in our life where we are, let's say, losing weight, or we are dieting and exercise, because wellness isn't just that. It's, like you said, mental wellness, it's financial, it's spiritual, it's physical. It's so many different dimensions of wellness. So, and we're here to address them all, and starting off by kicking off with our Women's Wellness Conference. So who else? Hey Erin, how you doing? So just want to remind you all that, hey, we're the 3 Arizonians that are here doing some stuff with the Women's Wellness team, and then we have some other people that are in Chicago, that are in North Carolina. So, we're kind of spread out different places of people that are bringing this together. So this conference isn't just for people here in Phoenix. It's anybody who wants to come here to do this. So excited about this. Be a part of it. So, like us, share us, let other people know about it. The link to the website is on here. And also you can download your free wellness assessment. So we have that as well. So go on and get that and fill that out. And, we can talk more about that. There's some instructions on there to go forward. So kind of looking forward to all of that. Hey, Sonia. That's my cousin. Hi. So, any other parting words you all want to say? We're going to go get something to eat now, since we can't do yoga. So now it's time for the food part. We're going to go to the farmer's market and get some food. So thank you all, and how you living,
Live and sustain your best life.
There you go.
Live you, love, inspire, value you. We out of here.